It is time for the first deload session. And there's another thing I need to tell you guys. I'm actually gonna do 1 week of calorie deficit in the meantime as I'm doing the deload. Usually when I'm just pushing the limits with the Maltese and everything, I'm putting a lot of strain on the muscles. And at that point, I don't really want to cut down on the food. I want to make sure I get all the nutrition, all the food I need to fully recover so I don't get injured. But now, during deload, I'm going to cut down on the intensity. So I'm going to use thicker bands, same time under tension. So the hold is going to be pretty much the same time as before. But I'm going to get more help, so less intensity for the muscles, which means that we're not going to, put as much pressure on them. And at that point, it's going to be fine with deload. I am not gonna get hurt, I hope. But let's get started with some Maltese training, and then in the end of session some full plunge as well. But as always, we're gonna start off with some just Maltese leans to warm up, get some blood flow. Woo! Oh, the sand is warm. And this is sweat. Let's do another set. I don't want to hit the stomach. It's too sandy. For the Maltese training, I usually just have this band. It's the 10 to 30 kg. But now, since it's deload, I'm gonna use 2 bands, so get some extra help. This is the 5 to 15 kg. And the bar is pretty tall as well, so I think the help I'm getting here compared to the gym is also a bit more. So definitely more help than usual. Don't get me wrong, it's still heavy as fuck. Oh shit. And it's a bit weird as well because the angle of the band is slightly tilted. But it does the job, it does the job. Let's do 2 more sets. Let's do 1 more and get the crazy front angle, so I'm literally gonna look like the airplane. Airplane mode activated. I'm telling you, the most painful part is the hands. Like, the pressure is crazy. Like, I don't feel the shoulders, I don't feel the core, don't feel anything like that, only the hands. But I guess that's also something you get used to as you train it more and more. 1 last set. If I complete this one without extreme pain, I think the workout is a success, because everything else is definitely easier than this. We have full planche holds. I think I'm gonna replace the straight arm raises with some full planche push-ups with some resistance band, and then we're gonna end it with some bodyweight dips. And I think that's a pretty good deload session. Not too hardcore on the body, which gives it time, like good muscle connection, but not pushing the limits. So 1 week of recovery. We're live. Next up is the full planche supinated grip holds. And for this one I am taking the thicker band, so 10 to 30 kg. We're getting some extra help. Hopefully I can hold it about 10 seconds. That would be really nice, since I am usually holding it slightly about 6 seconds with just a 1 step thinner band. But let's see, let's give it a try and we adjust if the hold is too shit. Pretty solid. I hope my hips weren't too high up, but felt alright. Last one was 10 seconds, so let's just do 1 more set, pretty much the same. Solid. Pretty damn good. Let's move on. Instead of the straight arm raises, since I don't have the dumbbells here, I'm gonna do just full planche push-ups with resistance band. And I'm gonna do with just a natural grip and slow and controlled. So I'm not just gonna bam 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 rip it out like a machine gun. More consistently and having control through the whole range of motion. Ooh, heavy duty stuff, but it feels good. One more, they felt really good. Clean, steady, controlled. I think it's gonna give a lot. And I do feel more powerful now than when I did just push-ups in the past. So I think my whole training has given me a lot of strength here as well, especially in just the top holds. So I can mark it pretty clear. Woo! Still heavy though, but fucking nice. Also want to let you know that now the Imhauser crew is open for monthly memberships. So you literally lose nothing on just go in there and just check it out. Be there for 1 month and you can jump off if you want. After just 1 month, you're not bound to anything. We have handstand programs, we have muscle building program, we have muscle up program, handstand push-ups. Then we have a lot of tutorials, which is not as in depth and not a clear like training structure as a program, but it's me just going through all different exercises you can train for certain skills, and also how you should plan it, like how you adapt and train for these skills in your normal schedule. And for that we have for front lever, we have it for planche, we have it for one arm handstand, and soon we're also gonna have it for the 90-degree handstand push-up. So just tons of stuff, and it's constantly getting added more and more things. And you will also be part of a community where you can write questions, ask people anything, and everyone are able to answer, give some inputs, because we all share some experience from our own training, or we have all had some different type of injuries. Maybe you have the same one, you can get some tips from there, or you're asking about certain exercises to improve a certain skill. People are gonna write like, this works the best for me, and I will also give all my inputs. So basically just a place where we solve all your training problems. So you find the link in the description. I'll see you guys in the crew. But let's move on. Last set of planche push-ups. I think we're good here. To wrap it up, I'm thinking I'm gonna do 2 sets of just body weight dips. It's I think 30 repetitions are gonna be pretty good. I'm not gonna bounce it that much as I did last time, so a bit more control. So I think 2 sets, 30 dips is more than enough. And we are doing deloads, so the point is not for me to absolutely kill myself. Woo! Still pretty heavy, not gonna lie. I get some fatigue in the shoulders, not crazy much, but I know, or I can feel that dips and endurance is not really my thing. Statics and freestyle, that's what I'm burning for. One more set, 30 dips. Holy crap. 30, I feel like that was the limit. I'm glad I didn't do more. Would be way too fatigued. But it's a good pump, probably. I think that's gonna be a wrap for this workout. And to be honest, this was the first one on my sort of deload week, but in combination with a calorie deficit. And trust me, I think this is gonna do a lot for me. Like, I haven't had a real deficit in a long time. Now I'm tracking all the calories, everything, to make sure I'm on point, counting my daily steps as well, and of course having the deload, so I have pretty good estimate of how my training is as well. And all of this together, I think that's gonna be huge or significant results from it, especially when we look at my weight and look at my muscle to fat ratio. Then of course doing it for 1 week isn't the most sustainable way of doing it, but it's a pretty quick jump. Then as soon as I start to eat more again, my weight's probably gonna jump up pretty fast. But I will see how my body is after this 1 week, and then adjust my food as well. Most likely I will be more used to eating slightly less. So in the best of words, I'm not gonna eat crazy much as I did before, but maybe just slightly more than the deficit, obviously. But more maintaining, so we can still push the training, get the fucking straight bar Maltese, get the supinated long hose, top front lever, and just absolutely have a blast. So good stuff to look forward to. Let's end it with some flexing, as always. Some pump, some good lighting, and it's first day at DEF, so it shouldn't be too lean, but might see something. Tricep. Oh. So I'm back. Should we give this one a try? My worst enemy. Still don't really know how to flex it. And a personal favorite to back up. Oh, that'll be it for today. See you guys tomorrow. Choo choo!